Afternoon baseball here on the Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Fernando Tatis Jr. is retired to kick off the inning. At the plate, Tommy Pham. And there's ball 2 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hazley is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
you know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, you know, decent strike zone, but isn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Stepping up to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Jurickson Profar. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he popped him up. Bruce coming on, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia, 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in to hit next it'll be Franchy Cordero. Profar stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-2.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. And in steps Scott Kingery. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full. The Padres lead it 1-0. Now batting, Chris Paddock. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Tommy Pham waits on deck. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Here's Jay Bruce now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 home. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Manny Machado as we begin the top of the 4th. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Trent Grisham.
Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Now in the box, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Grounded back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Francisco Mejia waits on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The catcher.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 33.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Pingree is there, and he'll bring this one in. 2 men on, 2 out, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Rays leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder,
Base is
9.
empty. 2 gone now. And here's Jay Bruce. The 3-2 pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Adam Hazley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hazley.
And the 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Hazley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And in steps Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer. Kingery's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 3.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder to the track, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
You want to talk about one swing of the bat changing the entire momentum. Guy was out there throwing an absolute gem, a no-no on the mound, and not only is the no-hitter gone, but now they've taken the lead as well.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Nick Pivetta comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Pivetta, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. Very high, 2-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of them. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Matt Strom gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Number 9, Jay.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Mejia has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at. Ellis Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much he could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 2.
Striding in, Trent Grisham. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Jose Alvarez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. At the plate now, Jurickson Profar. Back goes Harper, still going back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Here's the 1-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 33, Frankie Cordero.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The 1-1. Popped him up. Machado will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Second baseman.
Gene Segura standing in. A couple of walks for him thus far. A 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're...
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this will be fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Padres get it. Here's Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cordero is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Phillies down to their final out now. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. The 1-1. Philly down to their last strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 10-2 the final in this game. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt Strahm earns the victory on the mound. So that just